The hill, the big righty, Jack Flaherty.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got him! Larry Fuller brings him up. And now it's Juan Soto. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced. You think...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. It's 1-0. 1 down. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1 out. Bases empty. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And James Kingsley says he won a round. Stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. Torres handles. And that takes care of Alonso.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Base hit center field. And that extends the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
They say you win.
0-2.
Runner on the go. In the air, right field. Carpenter. And that's the 3rd out. Back at Comerica Park. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now here is Kerry Carpenter. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Outside low. 2 balls, no strikes. That one missed. Swing and a miss. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
3-2.
And that's a walk. Tried another fork ball but couldn't locate it. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
That one misses. And that's ball 1. But he's safe. Carpenter, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. To the right side, Acuna. Throw to first in time. Here's Riley Green. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
He's trying for third. This one in the dirt. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away. Got him looking. Third out, and that ends the frame. Second inning set to go. Here's Starling Marte. Flaherty back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
One strike.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself. One up, one down. And stepping in is the speedy Luis Angel Acuna. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Carpenter makes the play, and there's two down. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Check swing, called strike. 2 out, space is empty. And now the count is even. Carpenter squeezes it, and that'll do it. Back here in Detroit, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And a foul ball. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Line and a base hit into right. So a man on base to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Zach McKinstry stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That to right. Makes the grab, one away. So here's Baez now. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Torkelson, the base runner at first with 1 out. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strike. That's the ball.
Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. No advance, though. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Next to hit, Parker Meadows. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Just missed. And that's in for a strike. Runner takes off. This to center field. And it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Laser, base hit. Coming around third is Torkelson. The tag is in there. It's 1-1.
couple of singles back-to-back. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. On to the 3rd inning. Now here is Brett Beatty. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first.
He's out.
And 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Back to the top of the Mets order. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That's hard hit on the line. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a foul ball. Soto getting the start in right. 26 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Ground ball, Torkelson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and here is Kerry Carpenter. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Alvarez gathers, throws to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Now it's the DH, Colt Keith. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. That's a ball.
Tied up here in
2
the
balls,
early going.
No,
and that's off the outside edge. And now 3-0. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. And now here is Riley Green. And that one missing low. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one ripped. That's got a chance. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Throw into 3rd. And they put up the stop sign at 2nd.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
The pitch. Runner at 2nd here, 1 gone. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. Handles, throws to first, and they get Torkelson for the out. And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Senga checks over to first, and he's back. Javi Baez digs in right side. Pitch misses. Ball one. McKinstry off of first with 2 away. And another ball. That's a little bit low.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Meadows in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the corner for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
And he got him. Strike 3. And we're back on to the 4th. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Strike 2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Hot shot to third. Sends it across to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Torres tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. First pitch swinging.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Starling Marte up to hit. Ground ball left side. McKinstry on to first. Marte retired. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. That one the other way.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Base knock center field. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive.
And he's back into second. Rogers. The lead runner out at second. Torres on at first with nobody out. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, number 54.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this ball.
Acuna fires to second for 1. Over to Alonso. Double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Next offering upstairs.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Back at Comerica Park, and now Luis Angel Acuna. On the ground to third. Oh, he gloves it from his backside, and that's a great play for the out. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Tyrone Taylor. Flied to right, his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carpenter brings it in. That's out number 2. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty, grounded out his first time up. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a ground ball. Torres over to first, and that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here is Riley Green. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Right side, steps on first for the out. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
And that one hammered. Nimmo going back on this one. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's Javier Baez in the dirt. The shortstop takes the ball. Out to short. They get the force, and that'll do it. Back here in Detroit. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Meadows on the move. Makes the catch. 1 down. Juan Soto now. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
One down, base is empty. This one in the air, center field. Meadows has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And that quickly 2 away. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Check swing. Went around. That's strike 1. Alonso goes 6 feet 3 inches. 30 years old now. And he's a former Rookie of the Year.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. McKinstry slings it across, and that takes care of Alonso. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it's just foul. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Base hit and a good start to the inning. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. But he's back in time. Late swing fouled off.
Ball.
Grounded to third, could be two. Good feed, that's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
That one fouled off. Base hit, left center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Torres, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on, popped up left side. Beatty settles under it and makes the catch. That is the inning. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Flaherty back to work. Torres fires over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez, 1 for 2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
The tying run at the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. And we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3. Acuna at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Here's a high chopper. Throw on to Torkelson, and there are 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. On the ground to third, McKinstry. Slings to first, out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Colton Keith. The other way, and a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. And a base hit right there. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still no. Nobody out. And next thing, the Mets with a new arm on the mound, Reed Garrett. And that one fouled off. This one in the air. Alonso settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And that one fouled off. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit.
Diving stop at second. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Here's Baez. The shortstop takes the ball. With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. One runs in, a second scores as well, and they lead by 2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Smoked on the ground a second. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Out to center. Taylor ranging after it. And makes the grab. And that ends the inning. Back at Comerica Park. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one for strike one.
One strike.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Ground ball to the right side. A sliding stop. The feed for one. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Detroit, Gleyber Torres up to hit. Line drive. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stop. Second and third. Nobody out. Next is the Tigers DH, Colton Keith. That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Bases loaded, nobody out. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Riley Green.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Gone! Grand slam! Oh, my. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Edwin Diaz.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Outside low, and a count 1-2. And they'll do it again. 4 runs already in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Stepping in, Zach McKinstry. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Soto going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 down, bases empty. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's out to center field. Taylor moving under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. So a man at first. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 3. Late on that fastball. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Into the outfield, base hit. And out to a board. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
Foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one out to right. Carpenter on the run towards the line. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. So they're down to their final out. And next is the designated hitter, Starling Marte. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike.
0-1.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. He swings and fouls one off.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into.
On the ground, and this should do it. Baez on to first. Ball game. And the Tigers.
Let's get the paper. Somebody love a hater, no matter.